On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Bakes by Vasco. I'm Michelle with 1L, and I'm glad you're here. Today is our second day of 12 Days of Christmas cookies, and we are making something I named a turtle dove. Now, I don't know if a recipe out there exists or not, because I didn't find it when I was looking through my books. So I came up with something my very own, and we're going to make it together today. What you're going to need for today's bake is a half a cup of butter shortening, a half a cup of brown sugar packed, a quarter cup of sugar, 1 large egg at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, preferably Mexican, 1¼ cups all-purpose flour, a quarter cup cocoa powder. Hershey's is my preference. A half a teaspoon of baking soda, a quarter teaspoon of salt, 1 disc of abuelita chocolate, finely grated, a half a cup of chopped pecans, and some caramel sauce to drizzle. Now, let's get to baking. Well, it is cold and snowing here in north central Illinois, so it is the perfect day to bake something warm and comforting. And like I said, I just came up with this morning. Was wanting a take on your turtle dove, since the second day of Christmas is turtle doves. And the classic turtle cookie just didn't spark any interest in me. So I took some things here and some things there, and I came up with this that we're going to call the turtle dove. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take your dry ingredients, your flour, your cocoa powder, your baking soda, your salt, and put them in a bowl and you whisk them together. Now, I already put my butter shortening and both sugars in my mixing bowl. Betty, say hi. And we're going to mix that on low until it is creamy, light, and fluffy. All right. Now, once you get it to the light and fluffiness, you want to add in your egg and mix that in until the yellow is broken up. And then you'll add your vanilla. Like I said, Mexican vanilla is preferred because of the abuelita chocolate, but if you just have regular vanilla, you're doing fine. Now you'll mix that until it is fully combined. Alrighty. It's nice and wet. Now you remember those dry ingredients we put aside? It's time to add those in and mix them up. You don't want to overmix it, but you want to make sure there's no flour streaks left. All right. Now the last thing you're going to want to add to this nice chocolatey mixture is your grated abuelita and your chopped pecans. And then you'll mix those in. While this is mixing, you should have your oven preheating to 350, and then we'll line our baking pans with parchment and we're ready to put the dough on. Okay. It's nice and sticky. Looks like it's going to make some good doughy cookies. Let's get these plated up and get them in the oven. While we're traying up these cookies, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything coming up on the next days of the 12 days of Christmas cookies. All right, everybody, the cookies are trayed up and they are now ready to go into our 350-degree oven, and they will bake for 10 to 12 minutes until the edges are set. I'll take a timer for 10 and we'll check them. All right, we let them go for the full 12 minutes. Now we're going to pull them out and let them cool on the baking sheet for a few minutes before we transfer them to the wire rack. I really wish that YouTube had smell-o-vision because these smell absolutely delicious. I can't wait to try one. Once again, don't forget to hit subscribe and give me a thumbs up to this video and leave a comment if you tried it. Now, the very last step on these cookies is to drizzle them with caramel sauce. I use just plain ice cream topping, but you can use something better or make your own if you prefer. But you definitely need to add the caramel sauce to give it that final kick to make it an actual turtle flavor. So now I am Michelle with one L, and this is Bakes by Vasco. Thank you again for tuning in with me on our 12 Days of Christmas Cookies. This was day 2. And as always, the best part of baking is the eating. See you next time.